where we are right now, by we I mean where kind of mainstream children's ministry is right now, mainstream youth ministry, we're at a place where what we've done for a while isn't working anymore. And we need to really rethink what we're doing and whether it really has been working at all. A lot of people in working with kids and youth, they look back to the heyday of Sunday school, about probably the middle of the last century, and they think that, why can't we do that? Our churches are dying, and other churches are growing exponentially. But people, whether it's a small mainline church or a larger, more conservative church, we're relying on those Sunday school models and those youth group models that are more about fun and about getting the young people to believe the right things through almost a schooling instructional model. And this is something that John Westerhoff warned us about back in the 70s with his book, Will Our Children Have Faith? He said the schooling instructional model is just not going to work in the long run because it's based on approaches and assumptions that really aren't helpful for nurturing Christian faith in people. And this is something Ivy Beckwith and I talk about in our book as well. Basically, people are still working under those assumptions from the 50s that Sunday school is very much based on school. And we are still in 2014 trying to figure out why young people are not participating very much. And it used to be that a regular attendee, a family would come every week, and now a lot of pastors and ministers would be very happy if their committed families came twice a month or even once a month. And that changes what we're doing. We're still operating, though, as if these kids and youth are here every week and that we're engaging them and that they're learning something. But we are doing stuff, I'm sure, to help them learn about the faith. What we're still not doing very well is helping to actually form faith in them and helping to tease out the faith that they already have and help them to give expression to it. Another way is that we are still I still meet a lot of people who, when it comes right down to it, may have a really vibrant ministry with children and youth, meaning that young people get a lot out of it, but they struggle with the fact that the numbers are low and they may only get a handful of kids. And it's frustrating to see these people who are doing great work but don't feel as though their work has value because they aren't getting a lot of kids. And again, this goes back to the heyday of Sunday school, when young people were coming all the time and you had the families that were committed to coming regularly and being a part of the church. So we're operating out of this idea that Sunday school is the end-all and be-all of ministry with children and youth. Maybe Sunday school for children and maybe youth group on Thursday nights for youth, but it's very program-based, and we rely on these programs. When children and youth become part of the broader congregation, they really break the way we do church, and they really dismantle and disrupt how we do church. And ironically, that's why a lot of people don't want children and youth in the service, because if we were honest, most church services aren't built around children and youth. They're built around adult needs and adult desires. And when we let children and youth become part of these communities, we risk that things are going to fall apart a little bit and that things are not going to function as well as they may have functioned in the past. But these are opportunities for us to rethink and reimagining not just ministry with children and youth, but what it means for all people of faith. Because it's a two-way street. We just don't help children and youth be formed in faith, but they have the ability to help us be formed in faith as well and help us rethink what it means to do church and to be the church today.